Now back on our library screen, let's go to the Create button, Import File, and we're going to import a .noteful file, and this will be a sticker book. Tap Open. Another option is using the multi-windows or split screen and tapping, holding, and dragging over to Noteful. And while we're here, let's go ahead and tap on the zip files to open them. That way, when we're ready to bring them into Noteful, they are ready to go and will be visible when we try to import them. Back in the library view, let's practice adding a new tag. Let's go with monthly stickers and then tap the blue bar that says new tag and done. And then you now have another way of sorting your items in your library. You can do this so many different ways. It's going to end up being set up to what works for your brain the best. Selecting our planner and then selecting the stickers will allow for two tab instances at the top. You can use them by tapping copy, going over to your planner, tapping and pressing paste. We can open in a new window, enter multitask or split screen mode. Use the lasso tool to lasso a little part of the sticker, hold down, and then drag it over to the other page. You can also tap on a sticker, copy, and paste. Back over to the sticker section, let's go to the plus and do import file. And here we're looking for the .noteful stickers. That is your indication that it has to be imported this way. Then the sticker collection will be created and you can tap on the item to use it. These are the color changing tabs. So you can tap on style and change the color. Elements are automatically grouped together when they're saved into the sticker section. So when you're done changing the color, you might want to ungroup them. Even if you were to put the tabs on your locked layer, unless you remember to arrange to back, it could still be problematic and pick up when you don't want it to. So I still recommend ungrouping the tabs before moving on. Heading over to our January page, let's look at a daily. We're going to go to create and import file and grab the color blocks. And as long as they are a compatible file, you do have the capability of selecting multiples at once. I'm going to go ahead and pick one and tap open. Pre-designed elements are a great way to quickly put together a spread. While in split screen, you can copy and paste, and you can also drag and drop. If you receive this pop-up, let me show you really quick how you can get rid of it. Go to your device's settings, scroll all the way down to apps, find Noteful, tap paste from other apps, and then tap allow. Back over to our file, copy, paste, no longer seeing that pop up. You can do multiples at once, going to the ellipsis, select. You can either manually select them all like this, or you can do select all under more, copy. I prefer to go to the top left-hand side of my page that I want the elements on and pasting it there because you'll see that it just pastes them all at once. And sometimes it can be a lot and it'll go all over the place. And this way you'll be able to see them a lot better. Another thing you can keep in the sticker collection are your inserts. We can go create and then you can either manually select which ones you'd like or you can do select all and open. Let's hit the plus sign and name it Inserts and save. And now you have a collection of inserts to use. There is no right or wrong way to use this feature. You just want to set it up for how it works best for you. Planner Pal is your central place to keep everything that usually ends up scattered across apps, planners, or notes. You can store notes, screenshots, ideas, budgets, and more, all in one organized hub. What makes it unique is how it works alongside your planners. Using inserts, you can reference multiple planners or pages without leaving your main workspace, and everything stays visible and organized. This is an original design created by Amanda and released in 2022, one of the first systems of its kind. I decided to show you guys the Planner Pal system from Breezy Organization because it's my absolute favorite digital planning tool out there. Today, I'll use the Planner Pal itself and the insert for it called the Notes Pal. You bring it in just like the other PDF in the Create button. And here you can see the different folders. We're going to go to create our layers, sticking with doing the locked and the edit, making sure you tap on the padlock for locked. Next, tap on the text tool and put Notes Pal. And we'll copy it, long press, and paste it. Then either using page management and going to insert, locating the file and importing it that way. You can also tap on the page icon, import file, making sure that it does say after current page, import file, find your PDF, and it'll insert. I want to show you another way you can link things. Let's copy this page and go back to our planner. And in the dash, there's a clean section. And that Notes Pal was quarterly. So let's go to March. And there's a deep clean section. So let's add a link right on top of the words deep clean. And we'll change it to white. Actually, let's change it back to a color because it makes it really hard to find it. Add the link by pasting it. And then we can change the box to white and transparent. And now we have a link straight to that PAL. You can add a border to the shape to help you remember that it's linked. And here you see it takes us right back to the Planner PAL. We can go ahead and go through and do that to all the other ones by lassoing and copying and pasting it onto each quarter month. Now, you will have some blank spaces here. You can either do your top reminds or you can cover it with some white. That's just another fun way that you can use the links within the app. Now let's practice with the tape tool. I like to use the tape tool as a checkoff box. I'll show you what that looks like on the cleaning tracker. You want to zoom all the way in for this, and then you're going to select the tape tool. You'll find the size that works best and pick a color to start. Might take a few tries to get it, and then you will either duplicate it or copy and paste. And then you can lasso multiples as you go, making this take no time at all. And the best part is once you have it set up, you can lasso all of it and copy it onto the other months. Go to the tape tool, reveal all, and now it acts like a checkbox. Let's customize one more thing, the checklist on the daily. I'm going to choose a background color, write out checklist. I'll use the blue anchors to readjust. changing the corner radius and the padding, duplicating it, adding the word work and personal, continue to make little adjustments to my liking, and then once I'm done, I will send those to the locked layer. Now let's practice with the alignment tool. We're going to write out some tasks. And if you're using Scribble, if you tap right below your line and then tap in the constraint box, you can continue to scribble and it'll stay in the same constraint box. And using the automatic line tool, we'll make adjustments. Keep in mind, if you change the font size, you will have to make adjustments again. You've learned the core tools and settings in Noteful, how to navigate and edit your pages, and how everything comes together in a practical, real world planning workflow. The goal here wasn't to overwhelm you, it was to help everything feel clearer, more intuitive, and easier to use. I hope you enjoyed this course and I hope you learned something along the way. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to share some of my most used tips, tools, and workflows with you. These are the same things I rely on in my own planning every day, and I truly hope you're walking away feeling more confident and more comfortable using Noteful. If this course helped make your planning feel a little easier, a little calmer, or just less overwhelming, then it did exactly what it was meant to. Here's to planning that works for you and keeping your planning a breeze. Thank you so much for learning alongside me. It truly means a lot that you chose to spend your time here. Before you go, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments what you found most helpful or what you're excited to try next. Your feedback not only helps me, but it also helps others feel confident getting started. And if this course supported you in any way, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. I'll see you on the next one.